Welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke. This is going to be a 30-minute, maybe slightly faster flowing yoga practice. I'm going to go ahead and start off our practice in pose of a child. So start to widen your knees, bring your toes together, walk your hands towards the top of the mat, and sink your hips back. Start to spread your fingers. As you press down, just pull your shoulders back. Try to tuck in the belly, drawing the tail, shifting side to side. As you come back to stillness, take a nice deep inhale through your nose, pulling your shoulders away from the ears, drawing your belly in, and then breathing out through the nose, pressing the palms long. Gaze forward as you breathe in, pulling your shoulders back. Exhale, press down, round the back, drawing in the belly. Then looking forward again, shifting forward as you breathe in, bring your shoulders towards the wrists. And just slowly sink back as you breathe out. Again, inhale forward. Exhale back. This time pausing at the top. Take an inhale, ground through the palms. Begin to float the feet. And sink your hips down as you exhale. Pull the belly in and just transition to tabletop. So bring your knees underneath the shoulders. Bring your hips in line with your knees. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Start to lower the belly. Then round the back. Just going at your own pace. Inhale to shine your chest forward. Exhale to round through. Dialing our elbows in as we push our shoulders back, pushing away from the mat as we draw the belly in, and eventually coming back to stillness. Find a neutral position. Step your right foot behind you, begin to push back into that right heel. As you glide forward, float the right leg up, flex the foot, start to bend the knee, opening the hip, rolling the ankle, and rolling the other way. You're going to square the hips off, push back through the right heel, and ground in the right hand. Let your left hand reach forward. Take a deep breath in, and go a little bit longer, and then come undone as you breathe out. And we'll just switch sides. Step the left foot behind you, push back into your left heel. As you shift forward, float the left leg, gaze down, extend the right hand. Take a nice deep breath in. Release the hand down as you breathe out, and let the left leg come up a little bit higher. Bend the knee, slowly begin to open the hip, rolling the ankle, rolling the other way. Then come back into neutral position, draw both knees down, sink the hips back, and just cupcake your fingers on the mat, stretching through the wrists, clawing the mat with our fingers. Just gently peel your shoulders back and pull the belly in. Tuck the tail, start to round forward until you're back up in tabletop. Placing our hands back underneath the shoulders. And we're going to take that right leg up again, bend the knee, open the hip, and then bring your right foot forward, stepping towards the top of the mat. Placing both hands inside the leg, we're going to sink into a lunge, and then slowly round back. Inhale to a lunge, round back. On your next inhale, shift forward, just angle the right toes out, let the right knee fall open. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. And then ground your right foot, place it, walk it back into the center. And tuck the back toes, pick up the back knee. We're going to roll back and forth on the ball of the back foot. And as you come to stillness, heel to the right foot out a little bit more. Ground your back foot so your back toes are pointing towards 11 o'clock. Try to square the hips towards the front of your mat. So really pushing into that outer back heel. Keep a nice bend in your front knee. Peel the shoulders back, looking forward of your foot. And then with the feet anchored, we're going to jet plane the hands back for a low warrior. press the shoulder blades together. Lengthen through your arms. And drawing the hands forward, take a breath in. And release the hands back down as you breathe out. I'm going to pick up that back heel. Lower the back knee. And just rounding back, try to lengthen through your right leg. Take a nice deep breath in. And sigh it out. Shift to a lunge position as you inhale. Let your right knee join the left on the exhale. Bring our hands back under the shoulders. Claw the mat with your fingers. Inhale, drop the belly, spin the elbows in. Exhale, rounding through. Once more, breathing in, lifting the heart. And then rounding and pulling the belly in. And again, floating your left leg behind you. Inhale, lift. On the exhale, step your left foot forward. I'm going to tuck the back toes, pick up that back knee, and then ground your right foot so your toes are pointing towards 1 o'clock. I'm going to stay low. Peel the shoulders back, and as you gaze down, let your hands float behind you. Take a nice deep breath in. Draw the hands forward as you breathe out. Pull the shoulders back as you breathe in. Release the hands down as you breathe out. You're going to pick up the back heel and lower the back knee. And just sink forward, dropping the hips. Tuck the back toes, pick up the back knee, rocking back and forth on the ball of that foot. And eventually letting that right knee come down. Angle the left foot out. Let the sole of the foot come up as you let that left knee fall open. Soften the shoulders, sink into the hips. And then walk the left foot back in towards the center. Sink into a nice deep lunge. And then round back and lengthen your front leg, folding forward. Maybe curling the toes in. Find a lunge as you inhale. Draw the left knee back on the exhale. Once again, shifting to child's pose. Travel the hands to the right. Take a nice deep breath in. Release the hands back to the center. Walk your hands to the left. Take a nice deep breath in. Release the hands to the center. And start to gaze forward. Keeping the knees parallel, the toes separated. We're just going to bring our shoulders over the wrists and pause. Sink the hips down, lift the heart up. Claw the mat, draw the belly in, and push all the way back into your child's pose. This time we're going to float and flex the feet. So inhale the hips to the wrists, lifting the heels up towards the back of the head. Pushing away from your mat, and then slowly rounding back. Lengthen your arms. Keep the feet grounded. Bring your shoulders over the wrists and tuck the toes. Exhale, pressing to down dog. So allow your hips to point up towards the ceiling. And begin to slowly pedal the feet out. And then center your left foot. Draw the right leg up. Bend the knee to slowly open the hip. And then try to square your shoulders. Pressing the chest towards the straight leg. Inhale, straighten the leg. On the exhale, we're going to step forward. Ground that back heel. Set ourselves up for that low warrior one again. So your back heel is grounded. You're going to sink into that front right knee. Gaze forward of your right foot. Jet plane the hands back. Pull the shoulder blades together. Take a nice deep breath in. Draw the left hand forward as you breathe out. Inhaling back. Exhale, drawing the hand forward. Once more, breathing in, ground the back heel, and as you breathe out, extend the left hand. I'm going to pause here, draw the arms away from each other, and then draw the left hand underneath the shoulder, pick up your back heel, and bring your right hand to your hip. You start to round back and tuck the chin, sink down into your lunge, rounding, lowering into your lunge, Next time you're round, you're going to pause, soften the back knee, start to baby step your way forward. Bring the weight into that front leg, that right foot. Maybe the right hand stays on the hip, maybe the left leg floats up. Shine the chest forward. Option to keep your fingertips grounded or place them in a block or a book. Option to open the right hand to the ceiling if that feels good. And if you have a block, you want to slide it over to the right. We're going to bring the right hand down. We'll hover the right fingers down. And we're going to open the left hand to the left hip. Flex your left foot. Press your back up against an imaginary wall. And maybe extend the left hand towards the ceiling or wrap the left hand behind the back. Shine the chest forward. Keep that micro bend in your front right knee. Flex the left foot. Try to dial the toes open. You're going to release the hands down. And just go ahead and step both feet together. Soften the knees. Wrap the hands around the backs of the legs. As you inhale, gaze out in front of you. Lower your hips. Exhale, fold. Once more, inhale. And exhale. We're going to fold, release the hands. Grab opposite elbows and sway your upper body side to side like a rag doll. As you come back to stillness, release your hands. Press the palms against your shins. Press your chest forward as you breathe in. Forward as you breathe out. Once more, breathing through the nose, shine the chest forward. Breathing out the nose as you fold back down. And just lower all the way down into your seat. I'm going to pause here. Cup the hands to the back of the knees, lengthen the spine, engage the belly. Just maybe one leg at a time. Start to float the legs up towards eye level. And keep supporting the legs with your hands, or you can let the hands go. Retract the shoulder blades, engage the belly. Maybe draw the thighs closer. Maybe stretch the legs longer. Lifting the heart upward. Drawing the belly in. As you come undone, just bring your soles of your feet together. Draw the hands to the thumbs to the soles of the feet, the hands to the heels. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale to fold. And just slowly come up as you inhale. I'm going to transition back into tabletop. So try to walk your hands back in line with your shoulders. Bring the hips in line with your knees. Claw them out with your fingers. On your next inhale, drop the belly, shine the chest forward. Exhale to round. And inhale to lower. Exhale, round. Tuck the toes as you breathe in. Start to round the back, float the knees, and push your hips back up to the ceiling. Breathing out. We'll float both heels up. And press both heels down. Pausing as you exhale. Inhale, lift the heels again. Exhale, lower. Keep the heels lifted as you breathe in, engage in the belly. Then put a micro bend in the knees, send the chest back towards your thighs. Exhaling here. And draw the heels back down, center the right foot, and take the left leg up. Bend the knee, opening the hip. Square the shoulders, lengthening the arms. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, step it forward. You want to step it more to the left and then ground our back foot so the toes are pointing towards 1 o'clock. Staying low. Shine the chest forward. And as you gaze down, jet plane the hands back. Take an inhale. Right arm reaches forward on the exhale. Inhaling back. Exhaling forward. Once more, inhale and exhale. We're going to pause here. Pull the arms away from each other. Lengthen through the neck. Drawing in the belly. Shining the chest forward. Bring that right hand under the shoulder. Pick up your back heel. Sink into a lunge. And as you round back, place the left hand on the hip. Inhale, lower the hips. Lift the heart forward. Exhale to round. Once more, sinking the hips as low as we can. And then as you round, we're going to pause, engage the belly and soften the back knee. Start to baby step your way forward. You can walk your right fingers forward, place them in a block or place them on the ground. Maybe bring the right leg up. Lift the heart out in front of you. Left hand can stay on the hip or it can open towards the ceiling. The option here to take the right hand fingers away from the floor and hover. Maybe bring the right hand to the heart and hold. If you're using a block, you might want to release the hands. Take the block over to the left. So outside of your left pinky toe, bring your right hand to the hip. Spiral the heart upward, open, flex the right foot, fan the toes, soften your shoulders away from the ears. Maybe reach the right hand to the ceiling or wrap the right hand behind your back. Keep a micro bend in your left knee, press down into the big toe. Start to release the hand overhead, and then just start to slowly fold. We'll bring our feet back together. And just let the head hang here. Keep the knees soft. Make fists. Slowly rolling the wrists in one direction. Breathing in. And then rolling the wrists in the opposite direction as you breathe out. Release the fingers down. Just bring your hands to the outsides of the legs. I'm going to try to extend the fingers towards the mat so you can lower the hips if you need to. Gaze out in front of you as you take a nice deep breath in and then fold back in as you breathe out. And do that once more. Inhale, lowering the hips, gazing forward. Exhale, round in the back. Just soften the knees here. Relax your shoulders. Nod your head yes. Shake the head no. And come up to a flat back, reaching the hands behind you. Try to interlace your fingers. Kiss the palms together. Shine the chest forward. And then soften the knees and fold. Letting the crown of the head point down towards the mat. And then releasing the hands first to your low back. And then all the way down. Take another half lift. As you fold, release the hands out in front of you, stretching through the back of the legs. We'll do that one more time. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold and lengthen the arms out. And then just come back into a neutral position. Bring the feet back into more neutral position and wrap the hands behind the thighs. And as you come undone, bend your left knee, draw the right arm up with a nice deep breath in. Release the right hand down as you breathe out. Bend your right knee, draw the left arm up with a nice deep breath in. Bring the left arm down. Jet plane the hands and find a flat back as you inhale. Gaze down, soften the knees. Take the hands forward as you exhale. Pushing your hips back. Drawing in the belly. Drawing back the shoulders. See if you can sink a little bit lower, bringing the belly towards the thighs. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Just slowly lower all the way down into your seated position. And walk the hands back. You're going to take one more boat pose here, but we'll begin in cobbler's pose. So bring the soles of the feet together. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. As you bring yourselves back up, take your right hand behind you, take your left hand to the knee. Press the left knee away as you lengthen. Inhale to lengthen your spine. On the exhale, we're going to gaze to the right, push the left knee away from the body. Now release to the center, left hand behind you, right hand to that inner right thigh, pressing down to lift up. And then twist, press a little deeper. And then come undone. We're going to find our way back into our boat pose. So bring the thighs together, cup the hands underneath your knees. Lengthen your spine by sitting tall, dropping your shoulders, shifting to your tailbone, and drawing in the belly and floating up the feet. Pausing here or releasing the hands. Opening the chest, Lengthen the legs if that's in your practice. Take an inhale and take a slow lower to a low boat as you exhale. So let your shoulders hover, let your heels hover. And then release down. Take the arms overhead, tuck the chin, take a hold of your left wrist, tuck your chin to the right, and just pull the arms over to the right, walk the feet over to the right, and maybe stack that left thigh over the right thigh, letting your toes, your nose, your chin, and your fingers angle to the right side of your mat. Release back through the center, release the legs, shift them over to the top left corner, stack the right thigh on top. Switch wrists, tuck your chin towards your left armpit. Drawing everything over to the left side. And then coming undone, you're going to come back to the center and ground the feet to the floor. And press your palms alongside your body. And try to ground the belly, ground the low back. So maybe the tail hovers just a little off your mat. As you inhale, begin to press your hips up slowly. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. This time, stay lifted as you breathe in. Walk your hands under the back. Interlace the fingers. Press the hips up higher and engage the glutes. Engage the belly. Expand the chest. And just slowly begin to come undone. And release back down. Draw the right foot over your left thigh. And just start to press your right hip open, flexing the right foot. And then maybe go a little bit deeper and bring the left knee in towards the chest. Wrap the hands around the left thigh or around that left shin. And start to pull the left knee into the chest. Continue to open the right knee away from you. Drawing your left foot back down, tee the arms out, let your knees fall to the right, and gaze to your left. Take an inhale. On the exhale, draw the knees all the way to the left, turn your gaze to the right. As you exhale, engage the belly, come back through the center, and extend the right leg towards the ceiling. We'll take the hands to the back of the thigh, push the heel up and try to straighten the knee. And start to point and flex the foot. Just curl the toes in, straighten the knee, extend the left leg for a little bit more intensity, and draw the right leg in towards you. And soften that right knee and bring your right foot down. Cross the left foot over. And just allow the left knee to open away, you press it away. When you're ready, maybe you take your hands around that right thigh or the shin. Flex the feet, hug the right leg in, push your left knee open. And then grounding your right foot, tee the arms out, let your knees fall to the left, and gaze to your right. Drawing the belly in as you exhale, then inhale to the center. On the exhale, let the knees fall to the right, turn your gaze to the left, ground the shoulders. And come back to the center, grounding the right foot and releasing the left leg, extending it towards the ceiling. Draw the hands to the back of the thigh, point and flex the foot. Eventually, just slowly start to curl the toes in, push the heel up, straighten the knee. If you want more intensity, extend the right leg. Inhale the left leg in towards you. As you exhale, keep a hold of the knee, but bend. Bring your right knee into join. And just cup your hands on top of the knees. Bring the sides of the feet together and engage your belly. Pull the knees in. As you breathe out, push the knees open and away. So draw the thighs together, pull them in towards your chest, and then press them away. Inhaling, exhaling. And just go in the opposite direction. Draw the knees in, pressing away, making heart-shaped circles, flowing with your breath. And eventually you're just going to bring the thighs together, push the thighs together, bringing your hands to the side of the knees. Make small circles in one direction, stirring both knees in the same direction, and then stirring the knees in the opposite direction. And then draw your belly in, wrap the hands around the knees, and try to curl up into a tight little ball. Take a nice deep breath in, squeeze everything in, and then slowly begin to soften, and then come undone, and then release the feet down. Place your hands alongside the body. Draw the feet about hip distance apart and tuck the tail, pressing your hips to the ceiling as you inhale, lowering on the exhale. Twice more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, slowly lower. And again, inhale, lifting, engage the glutes and expand the chest. And draw the belly in and come down slowly, lowering one vertebra at a time. Widening the feet. Draw the arms overhead and tuck in the chin. Begin to slowly windshield wipe your knees side to side. And when you're ready, pull to one side. Transition into a fetal position on that side. And then keeping your eyes closed, just slowly begin to bring yourselves up into a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Just go ahead and close the eyes. Cup your hands around your knees. Just lift the heart up, draw the shoulders down. Slightly tucking the chin. Lay your hands release alongside your body. As you inhale, take the arms overhead, turn the gaze upward, bring the palms together. Exhale, release your hands back to heart center. Do that twice more. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale to heart center. Last time, take a nice deep inhale as you reach up, gaze up, bring the palms together. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart. Hinge at the waist, bowing forward slightly. Soften your shoulders back. Pull the belly in. And keeping the hands at heart center, take a deep breath in through your nose. And side out. And take another deep breath in through the nose. Holding. And side out. Once more, breathing in. Pausing at the top. Inhale some more. And side out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.